Start off with how the weekend went as a whole for the team, and what it was like, or what it meant for the locker room to get a win and a tie over the weekend.
I'd say it was a pretty big weekend. We went in kind of knowing that we needed to step up our game and kind of push harder in order to get wins or ties or points for us. So I think it was a big momentum builder coming into RIT's rank and just playing our game, and then I think we'll have a lot of like a head start for our conference games coming up.
What were some of the things that you guys did well that you can take out of that weekend, going into conference play now?
I'd say we kept it simple a lot. That was kind of our theme throughout the weekend, was just keeping it simple, sticking to our game, going hard on pucks, just doing what we know we should be doing and can be doing well. So
obviously this year you and Amelia have been sharing time, a little different than from last year. What has it been like, this year so far? Just kind of during practices, you guys push each other. Is it, kind of the camaraderie? Is it like for you two, for the three of you?
Yeah, we're all good friends out there. The competition has definitely stepped up this year, so it's harder to get playing time. So you got to work harder, and you're there with your buddies. You're just trying to push them to be their best while you're pushing yourself at the same time. So it's a lot of fun out there to just compete with them.
What are you expecting to see out of the games this weekend? That we're starting conference play.
I think they'll be good. I think we've been kind of building up throughout this season so far, and I think we'll be able to, if we stick to our game here, then we'll have some good competition and be able to show them.
What is that game plan then going into? Is it just keep it simple again, or is it something more specific?
It's keep it simple, but also pay attention to details. You got little details, just toe caps up ice, or just looking to see where someone is, just little things like that, but still not overdoing it. That's kind of our game plan.
Rehashing the weekend as a whole.
Yeah, it was an awesome weekend for us. I thought in terms of the tie, even though we tied, I thought we competed really hard. We battled. I thought our PK was outstanding. Our goaltending was outstanding on Friday night. Meals stopping, I think 37 saves. And I thought, the difference in the game that we wanted back probably on Friday was our power play. That 0 for 9 power play, we wanted to be better in that situation. We had a lot of chances to win the game late. But for us to take that point from that game, that was good for our group going into Saturday. On Saturday, I thought they made some necessary changes that our group needed to make. Our power play was much better. Our PK was good, even though they gave up a goal. Goaltending was good again, and our kids competed and made some plays down the stretch. And I think if you look at all the goals we scored this weekend, I think they're off of different plays that we've been working on in practice, whether it be entries, whether it be puck movement across the Royal Road, whatever it was. But just I thought I was really impressed and happy with our effort to continue to be resilient. And I think what you see from our group is that we're starting to find ways to come out on the winning end of those close games. And I think that's a big growth opportunity for our group and something that we really want to push forward with.
Coco mentioned about how this past weekend the big mantra was just keep it simple. I mean, how have you seen that kind of develop so far over the entire year, not just over the weekend?
Yeah, I think we always talk about simple being effective for us, and whether that's simple getting pucks on net, making simple A to B passes, A to B plays, that's what works for us. When we try and overcomplicate it, we tend to beat ourselves a little bit at times, and I think if we can eliminate that from our game, we feel like we give ourselves a better chance, and we force other teams to be really good and really beat us if they're going to have a game against us. So simple's been effective for us, and it's something that we preach in practice. It's how we want to play, and especially when you have two forwards playing D, you want to continue to keep things simple on breakout situations and find ways to even simplify different parts of our game even more. So I think it's really had an impact on our group so far.
And looking at how you guys played this weekend, what do you guys take out of that going into the tough weekend you have on the road here to start ECAC?
I think hopefully from Saturday, I know our group should have built a lot of confidence in that. Again, just coming out on the winning side, we score a late goal, and just finding a way to respond after Friday's. I think it was kind of stale in our kids' heads that we couldn't score on the power play. building that, responding on Saturday, taking that confidence and that sense of urgency into this weekend for the game. I think also with this weekend being our Pink the Rink game, the things surrounding it, the game being for something bigger than just ourselves, I think that's going to really fuel our team and give us another piece of motivation to really make this a special event and a great game for us against a good opponent.
Maybe it's something you might not have seen or thought you'd be in this year, but having different goalies each night. How have the trio been so far this year? Including practices and the chances you've given them in that.
Yeah, they've been great. The trio of goaltenders, they come, they do multiple skill sessions throughout the week. They've been great. They've handled it well. There's a lot of healthy competition there. I know they communicate with each other, and Mitch does a great job with the goaltenders in terms of their development plan. All of them are different, but they come in and they work every day. They do video, they do extra. They're all good students, good human beings that really put forth an effort and want to get better. So we're confident that we've had a good 1-2 kind of punch right now with what we have in goal, and all we ask for them is really just to give us a chance to win hockey games, and I think they did a great job of that this weekend.
Does it make it tougher, after the first night, how well Amelia played, and if you already knew you were going to play Coco, do you start to wonder to play another goal, have that good problem of keeping the same goalie in?
Yeah, I don't think, I think we communicate with them pretty clearly in terms of what we're looking for, and we went into this weekend with the mindset that we were going to have a split regardless of results, regardless of play, and they've been great. They handle the communication really well. We're very clear with them what we expect, and they understand that team first is one of our core values, and whoever's in net when their name is called, they're ready to play and ready to help our team win. So I think they've done a great job with that.
Last thing, obviously talked about it before, but just continuing to see how the freshmen develop. Obviously, Grace with the goal on Saturday for the winner, but how have you seen them come along so far?
They've been great. I think they've. I said at the beginning of the year, I think they're plugging different spots for us, and it was nice to see Grace, get that first goal for herself. Someone that's worked her way onto special teams time and seen some power play stuff. Obviously a game-winning goal was huge for our group, but she's someone that's been creating a ton of offense for us as well, and she thinks the game at a different level, and it's something that's going to help evolve how we want to play moving forward. I think players like Cass, someone that's really good in the face-off circle, great in the middle of the ice, competes, is net front on our power play, and might not always see statistical value from what she does, but in terms of what she does off the score sheet and things that don't necessarily show up is something that we need and we value in her game. Maya is going to play a little center this weekend. Someone that's continued to come around. She's probably got one of the best shot releases on our team, and she continues to develop and grow. But she can play with a ton of energy, and I think she's someone that gives us instant depth. And then you have Katie Sontag, who we transitioned from a forward to D, and someone that loves to get up in the play, a great skater, and gives us another offensive weapon back there that we really need and gives us some depth. So they've all added different things to our lineup. I'm really happy with how they're transitioning. They're a good group of kids as well. They want to learn, and I think it's really helped impact our culture in the locker room just from them being hungry to learn and hungry to do more every day.